Morning Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Akane-banashi chapter 14. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and nah, we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and nah, we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and nah, we ain't sponsored by Viz, but considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, kind of surprising, right? And I am just a one woman and somewhere around here, one kitty operation, struggling to keep a roof over our heads, and really praying to the anime and manga gods that year 33, because my birthday is literally next Sunday, so yes, next week, we're going to be covering all the Weekly Shonen Jump chapters on my birthday. At least they're blessing me in that department. You know, not really don't want to start off my birthday by finding out I'm gonna be homeless next month. Ugh, really don't want that. That would fucking suck. But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this channel, me and Kitty alive too, so that we can bring you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, last chapter, Akane got permission to enter the contest, but there are certain conditions, including a specific act that she has to perform, and it's supposed to be extremely tough. Well, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled The Type to Hold a Grudge. KOGUMA'S is the Shiguma School's best Terakoya, a master of old literary teachings. He's a former Tokyo University student, graduated at the top of his class. He was in the Rakugo Club and took part in many competitions as a student. Might be smart for her. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, and I should have mentioned this a few chapters ago, it actually might be smart for Akane to go to college and study literature, Japanese literature, and theater, and hell, and do the Rakugo Club, and gain more experience under her belt, and do competitions and stuff. It would actually really benefit her. But Tokyo University? That's exactly who you want for help on this, right? Let's go hear what he has to say. I'm sure it'll be helpful. No, it won't. Can't you help me, please, Ani-san? No. I don't know your reasons, but if you ask me, entering an amateur competition when you've already been accepted here is trashy, unacceptable, unbelievable, baffling. Oof. I didn't think it would be like this. I know I'm in the wrong, though. Yep. He can have a sharp tongue sometimes, too. He isn't wrong. Are you listening? Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. For one thing, your education is Kyoji's job, not mine. What makes him think he can slack on his duties? I'm sorry, but should you really be referring to your senior so casually? No, dummy. Koguma-Ani-san, Is Kyoji Ani-san senior, not the other way around? Koguma-Ani-san is older and has more seniority. Ooh. Ooh, by by 1 year in literal age, and a couple years, or a few years in experience. Sorry, I don't emanate dignity. Oh, sorry, I don't emanate dignity. I'm so sorry. It's fine, I'm not offended. Go back to Kyoji Ani-san. Oh, don't say that. I just really want to win the Garagu Cup. Here's the flyer. I don't care why you... Whoa, he's a saw. Please, I need this. Fine, I'll help you. Huh? What are you doing? Come on, I have a performance later. Let's make it quick. He saw. He's like, oh, shit. That's why, huh? Oh, that's why she doing this shit. Fine. Let's go. I see. So that's the situation. Well, start by showing me your, Jagumu. Huh? Right now? How do I offer you advice without seeing it first? Right, Kitty? Well, all right, here goes. Let's see. What's to be done? It's the 7th night already. 7 days since our baby was born. Here we go. Here's Jagamu. Hachigoro asked the priest what name he should give his newborn son. I want to give him an auspicious name. The priest gives Hachigoro a list of potential names. I'll give my boy all of these names. And so the son was given the name. Honey, did you hear? Our son, Jagumu, Goku no, Surikaz, Karezu, Kaijari, Soigyo no, Soyomatsu. Oh my fucking god, this is a pain. Um, Oyomatsu for Yamatsu, Kuneru, Tokoro ni Sumo, Tokoro, Yabaraku, Jino, Burakoji. Oh my fucking god, this is a long ass name. Holy shit. Pipo, no, Shurigan, no, Gurundai, no, Gurundai, no, Punpoko, P, no, Poko, no, Chokyume, no, Chosuke, struck little Kenshin on the head and gave him a lump. The key to Jagumo is this repeated phrase. Dude, how many times does she have to repeat this? That sucks. It all comes down to whether you can get laughs with that long name. And what you need for that, what? Our boy? Is skill at enunciating. The ability to speak every syllable of this lengthy sequence cleanly and clearly at a quick, rhythmic, enjoyable tempo. What I would do for this one, and I was thinking of doing it while I was trying to read that name, is this is one of those things, because he just said you have to have it at a quick, rhythmic, enjoyable tempo. Is I would start off. I would have a metronome, and I would start it off like at a tempo that she can already do it at, and then be able to speed it up. And once she's able to do it at a really fast speed, then she can like work with it and really like find like a happy medium and just go, and then be able to like do the inflections and all that shit. That's what I would do if I were her. I mean, that's how with the when I had to learn how to play like really fast pieces for clarinet, I had a metronome to help me keep the beat. But that's right, Keith. Let's see. But she talks so fast. At this level, here, Kinchan, let me see your lump, huh? Hey, here, Kinchan, let me see your lump, huh? Hey, I don't feel any lumps on your head. You took so long saying his name that the lump fell on its own. Wow, very good. I cannot believe you just did that whole thing in public. Huh? But you said to. I meant for you to show me a video of yourself practicing it. But you just started performing it. Performing it startled me. You should have stopped me. What do you think? Against other students? This won't cut it. No way. Jugumu is a basic fundamental of Rakugo. It's the first story that Rakugo beginners learn. Yeah, if she's gonna do this, she's gotta like go hardcore, balls to the walls. And the majority of the audience of the Karaku Cup or other Rakugo amateurs from the same student clubs as the participants, meaning most of the audience is capable of performing Jigumu already. They've learned it by hearing the masters do it. They know how it should sound. And you'll need to perform the same piece twice for the same audience in the preliminary round and the final round. If you want to win the Karaku Cup, you need to do something difficult that gets a variety of laughs from people. Jigumu is not the right one, but I'm sure Master picked out Jigumu for a reason. But it seems like a big hurdle to overcome. What do I do? Just work on enunciating better? Tell me, do you know the original sage or ending to Jigumu? It's not the one I just did? No, in the original sage, Jigumu dies! Woo! As Jigumu gets older, he goes swimming in the river with a friend, but they lose their footing. The friend is calling for help, but is able to call for help, but Jigumu's name is so long that in the time taken to call for help, he drowns. The name meant to bring the child good luck is the cause of his death. Dude, Jigumu was originally an ironic story about how you can have too much of a good thing. That is awesome. I never knew that. You didn't do the research. See, this is what I said earlier about going to college and studying class, or in this case, Japanese literature. Aren't you interested in Rakugo stories? Don't you want to better understand what you're doing? I had another thought about your Rakugo just now. When you repeat the name, it just sounds. It's just sounds. They're not words. Mm-hmm. That's my advice. Think hard on what it means. Study hard and often, and lest it slip through your fingers. What? Um, what? Sorry, no, I really appreciate it. I was just wondering why you were being so helpful when you clearly didn't want to. No reason. Oh, he was friends with the old man. It just turns out I'm the type to hold a grudge, that's all. Ooh. Well, I've got to go. Do as you will. Sorry for the trouble, Ani-san. Thank you. Sorry, one more request. I can't believe you asked to watch this Rakugo for study purposes. What? I can't be curious? I want to see it too. And I still don't know what he meant by that comment. So your solution was to watch him and learn? Hey, that's a great solution. But I understand what he means. I understand what he means. I do. Because if it's just sounds, because example, with an instrument, when you're playing an instrument or you're singing, if you're just singing and there's like no inflection, there's no whether it be like for example with music, like a staccato or like a change in sound from like going from mezzo forte to forte, or if it's just the sound, it doesn't have that, it just doesn't like feel like the piece, it doesn't have the things that the composer wanted the piece to have up in there, and it's just a sound, it's not going to be as effective. That's why I said that's why I said earlier it'd be smart for her to practice with a metronome, get to the speed where she wants it to be, and then practice with the inflections and practice with what she wants to do with it in terms of tone, in terms of pacing, in terms of uh, going from like loud to soft. You know what I mean? But anyways, you're so single-minded. What's wrong with that? Nothing. You're right. I don't know any Rakugoka other than and what he was saying too about researching what you're learning. It actually does help you gain an understanding of what you're doing and what the story is about, what the origins of it, what makes it helps you gain another dimension to it. I don't know any other Rakugo. I don't know any Rakugoka other than Koguma Ani-san who would delve so deeply into a single story. That's sad. You can learn from his performance, and you'll also find, woo! He's a completely different person on stage. What? That's Koguma Ani-san? His looks, his demeanor, everything about him seems totally different. Damn, he looks fine. Welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. Damn, man looks fine. I wish he was a little older, but damn, he looks fine. Man is smart. I like what he's doing. I like his approach. But the thing is, though, and we're gonna see it next chapter, is because you can analyze all you want, but if you don't bring the emotional side of it, the passionate side of it, of the piece you're performing, it's gonna miss that element to it. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens, and it'll also be interesting to see what Akane's going to do, because I feel like what the counselor said was actually right in a way. And I didn't really think about that until this chapter, is that how smart it would be for her to go to college to learn more about the origins of the pieces she's performing, so she can gain more depth to it. And I totally understand that. I think that makes sense. It does. I really do. And she probably could learn more, find out about more pieces. And it kind of makes me, in a way, it kind of makes me think of Chihaya Furu in a way too. But I'm really curious what you guys think about this chapter. I really do like this chapter. I like the direction this manga is going in. Mofos, I swear to God, if I see more people trying to compare this to Act Age, don't compare this to Act Age. Act Age, no, 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 no. This ain't no Act Age. Nah. I would more so compare this to Baby Skip Beat than Act Age. Maybe like a mixture of Skip Beat meets Oshinoko more than I would compare this to Act Age. This ain't no Act Age. No, 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 no. Because unlike Act Age, the MC actually has a personality and has an interesting character and is not a fucking Mary Sue. I'm just saying. That's, oh god, that manga pissed me off. You have no idea. That manga had so much potential and it pissed me the fuck off. Luckily, Oshinoko was doing what Act Age was supposed to do. Thank gods for that. I'm just saying. These are facts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys thought of this chapter. What do you guys think about that approach, though? And what do you guys think that Akane should do in terms, especially based on what was said in regards to how, in terms of the tempo of it? Do you think that she should maybe use a metronome to help her like speed up the tempo? And once she gets to that tempo that she needs to be at, then figure out like that inflection she wants to use? Because once she gets the tempo down, like to where she wants to be, like speed wise, then she can actually do more with it. At least in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what I'm doing. I want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Akane-banashi content. Few ways you could do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.